Hello guys, this is Pezzy here and welcome to my first video on this channel. Today we're gonna talk about the League of Legends support meta and how it changed a lot over the years. And in this specific video we're gonna talk about the 5 best off-meta support champions in Season 11 of League of Legends. But before we start with the list of the off-meta support champions, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel because it really does help a lot, and this is my first video, so I would appreciate your support. Thank you. We are starting off this list with Ashe. Ashe is one of the most basic champions in League of Legends. But that also means that Ashe is one of the easiest champions in League of Legends as well. Her passive, critical slow and frost shot have given her the reputation as a utility champion. When playing Ashe, you need to focus on items that provide you ability cooldown and mana regen. This is because when you have a lot of cooldown, it will make her W, volley, become a spammable AoE slow. Ashe works best when she is paired with a short range or melee bot lane champion like Lucian or Yasuo. Second champion on our list is Malzahar. Malzahar was at one point among the best supports in the game. Malzahar used to thrive when everyone was playing healing supports, usually with Ardent Sensor and bot lane champions like Kog'Maw. I still believe he's decent against those kinds of teams, but since they aren't as common anymore as they used to be, he just isn't as easy to pick. Now that people are playing more aggressive supports, having Malzahar immobilize himself to do the same to an enemy isn't as one-sided as it once was. I stand by Malzahar being one of the best meta supports in LoL, but you just have to pick him carefully and never pick him blindly. There are multiple options you can take when it comes to runes for Malzahar, but what I found the best one was Electrocute. You can easily proc Electrocute on Malzahar just by using his E, Q and basic attack. After Electrocute, you should always take Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection and the Ultimate Hunter. The Ultimate Hunter will be extra useful in the late game because it will help to reduce the cooldown on your ultimate so you can spam it more in the late game. From the second rune tree, I recommend you to take Cosmic Insight and Biscuit Delivery. Cosmic Insight will give you a small dosage of cooldown and Biscuit Delivery will help you with the sustain in the lane. Third champion on our list is Miss Fortune. Miss Fortune support has been a thing for years now and I doubt it will ever truly go away. Her ability kit works actually really well in the bot lane. For example, her E ability, Make It Rain, can easily slow enemies enough for the ADC to secure a kill, and her ultimate can easily execute enemy champions in the teamfights. Let's talk about the best runes for support Miss Fortune. Since Miss Fortune relies on poking the enemy champions with her E, it's best to take Arcane Comet as the primary keystone. After Arcane Comet, you should take Mana Flow Band because it will provide you with a mana sustain, which is very crucial in the early game. After that, take Transcendence and Scorch. Scorch is an amazing source of additional damage in the early game. From the second rune tree, make sure to take Font of Life and Bomb Plating. You can easily proc Font of Life with her E ability, which will heal your ally champions who attack the mark enemies. Bomb Plating will prevent the enemy champions from one-shotting you in the early game. If there is any champion that will always be a fun support pick, it's definitely Sion. His ultimate allows him to force the enemies back under their tower. He has a massive CC ability kit, which is a great feature to have in the bot lane. Both his Q and E ability can knock up or slow enemies while also doing massive damage. In addition to all of this, he can also tank most ADC ultimates successfully. Sion is definitely one of the best off-meta supports in League of Legends because he can be useful in almost any team composition. Let's take a quick look at the best runes for Sion in the bot lane. It may sound weird, but Prototype Omnistone is definitely the best keystone for him because it periodically grants a single use of another random keystone. This is extra useful when you're doing the trades in the bot lane, or for example, when you need to burst the enemy ADC, you can get Electrocute from this keystone and that will allow you to finish off the enemy ADC quicker. And the last champion on our list of the best off-meta supports in Season 11 is Ziggs. You may be a little surprised to see Ziggs on this list because he recently became a very powerful ADC pick. But just like he's OP in the ADC role, he's also OP in the support role as well. Ziggs can poke the enemies with his Q all the time because it doesn't use that much mana, and he can also escape from the trouble by using his W. Ziggs' main feature as a support is his ability to lock off sections of the lane. All of his abilities force enemies to move to avoid them, so he can easily push his enemies into whatever position he and his teammates want them in. Taking the advantage of this trait is the only real way to play Ziggs support, which also means communication is essential. If you want to try Ziggs as a support, I highly recommend you to do it with your duo partner. However, with that being said, you can probably get away with playing him in solo queue if you really feel like it. But just make sure you're fully aware of how to play him as a support and use text chat to try and communicate as much as possible. So those are my 5 favorite best of meta supports in League of Legends. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you'll forgive me for my voice because I have been sick for the last couple of days. If you loved watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe because more videos are coming soon. See you in the next one.